isolation because of the virus. So my 2x12 kilo kettlebells have both arrived, so I am over the moon. I'm still waiting for 4 dumbbells to arrive. Once those 4 dumbbells arrive, my upper body workout is going to be so much better. But in the meantime, I do need to improvise. Even yourself around the home, if you're working out at home, there are so many ways in which you can improvise your upper body workout. Today is a deltoids, which is shoulders and abs day. So it is Friday and that's shoulders ab day. Tomorrow I'm going to do a cardio day. So I have still, these 12 kilos are way too heavy for my shoulders. I don't know about you, maybe if you're a hardcore bodybuilder or a guy, like 12 kilos for your shoulders is good. Like if I was at the gym and doing a shoulder press, yeah, I can shoulder press like 20 kilos max. Definitely not that, and definitely just the mobility of them is just way too. Even if I was to do upper rows, I don't do 12 kilos. So I'm just gonna keep them there just for, you know, a little bit of a prop. But what I will be using is I have my ankle weights, which are 1.5 kilos each. And I also have these, which are 1 kilo each. So in order to improvise my body workout, I can make these so I can either Velcro these together, in which case they are now 3 kilos. And that is kind of like, it's not strong enough for what I usually use and it is a bit awkward to hold. But at the same time, it's still gonna get the job done. Or I can hold both of these at the same time and that's 2 kilos. So these are actually where my other things come. I'm gonna maybe donate these to my next door neighbor because she only uses 1 or 2 kilos and she can't get any 2 kilos. So these together are quite comfortable to hold together as a 2 kilo. And or you can simply Velcro one around your arm and then hold the other, which is kind of like a bit more, I don't know. To be honest, you just have to improvise during this time. What I also have for my upper body is my trusty resistance bands, which I am totally digging right now. These are by PTP Fit. Definitely not endorsed in any way with resistance bands. I've mentioned this in previous videos. Try and get the elastic ones. The elastic ones are much more stronger. They'll last you a long time. They don't fold or break or anything like that. Super, super handy. And like these ones came in a box of 3 for $50. I can use these. These are going to get so much use when I go traveling and stuff because, you know, some hotels, if you go to their fitness room is like, has very minimal things. I mean, I've seen some that have no weights in it at all. I've even been to a hotel once. I'll never forget it. It was in Budapest and they advertised, like I booked it because they had a fitness room, and when I got there, no word of a lie, the fitness room was down in the basement, no ventilation, in the same room as the sauna, and it had like this weird old school like exercise machine. I mean I was in a former communist country and it was Budapest, like in the middle of Europe. Like I couldn't complain. It was like the most unique experience of working out. But I tell you what, it was pretty good workouts that I did in that tiny little room because I was sweating so much. It was so hot being in the same room as the sauna. It was unbelievable. But they had minimal weights in there, so you know what, in certain instances like these are like super, super handy. I mean, even little weights like these, if you are traveling with an airline and they don't weigh your carry-on, you can kind of get away with, you know, traveling because they're not metal inside. They have like something grainy inside. Like I don't know what it is. It could be wheat. No, it's not wheat. It could be just like a silicone kind of granular type stuff. I'm sure it's not dirt. But anyway, so follow me on my upper body workout. I mean, to be quite honest, I'm quite happy to just like do pumps with 1.5 kilo of these, do high repetitions with a lower weight, which is what I'm going to have to improv until my actual other dumbbells arrive. But
for today anyway, I'm still going to do a lot of work with this band. This band, because they're longer and they can stretch a long way, they're really ideal for doing shoulders.
So if you like this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up as well as to subscribe and the bell notification. Giving me a like and subscribe really supports my channel a lot. I am being pretty open and honest within my videos. You've seen my previous video. I have had a little bit of a meltdown as well, and we're not in previous 4 and 4. You know, so sometimes like my days are not great, like I'm sure a lot of you are maybe not having the great day. Like it's kind of like an emotional roller coaster, this isolation business. That we're all having to endure, but in the same time, like I'm also trying to keep you as motivated to try and keep us physically active within your home in isolation as you possibly can. Keep it active will help your immune system to help fight this virus, God forbid that you contract it. So stay safe, stay well, stay coronavirus free, and peace out.